Welcome back to the channel. Holy cow, in the last few days, there's been so many deals added to the eShop. It's been insane and a little hard to keep up. Don't worry though, I've crawled through the shop and assembled the best deals for under $5. There's loads of new deals in this video, plus I'll even talk about some previous ongoing deals, in case you missed it the first time. Anyway, make sure to hold on to your butts, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I got a lot of awesome Nintendo Switch eShop deals to tell you about. Konami has two of their anniversary collections on sale. The first one is the Contra Anniversary Collection. It has a total of 10 games. It has Contra Arcade, Super Contra Arcade, Super C for the NES, Contra 3 for the Super Nintendo, Contra Hard Corps, Contra for the NES, Contra for the Famicom, Operation C for the Game Boy, Probotector for the SEGA Mega Drive, and Super Probotector for the Super Nintendo. In addition, a bunch of those games also include the Japanese versions. This is all for $3.99 via the latest sale. It is a must-get at that price for fans of these types of games. The Arcade Classics Anniversary Collection should really be called the Shoot 'em Up Collection, because all but one game are shooter games. Regardless, it is a solid collection, especially if you're fans of Konami's shoot 'em ups. It includes Typhoon, Nemesis, Vulcan Venture, Life Force, Thunder Cross, Scramble, Trinby, and the Castlevania arcade game, Haunted Castle. This is also for $3.99, and again, the collection is more suited for shoot 'em up fans, where you get a lot for just $4. SEGA has a bunch of games for cheap. Pure Tetris, an excellent mashup of both famous puzzle games, is just $4.99 at its lowest price ever on the eShop. This was one of my first Switch games, and I still go back to this from time to time due to its solid and addictive gameplay and plenty of modes to enjoy and play. This game is so good, at $5 I give this a hearty recommend for puzzle game fans. If you're looking for more, there's Pure Champions for just $1.99. Now this is not as feature deep as the previous game, but this is still good for those who just prefer Puro without the Tetris. SEGA's Ages series, a collaboration with M2, the masters of getting the best out of classic games, has a number of their games on sale. Now you should definitely check out Virtua Racing, as it's the best version of the game ever for home consoles, with a bunch of features and online multiplayer. Plus, it has 8-player split-screen multiplayer. That's pretty amazing. No other version of this game has ever been this good. And it's just $1.99 via the latest sale. In addition to that, there's a bunch of other SEGA Ages games on sale, and I got those listed on the screen, as there's quite a few. Most are $1.99, and the two Sonic games are $2.79. Each game is filled with exclusive features, and of course is built with the M2 quality in mind. Inti Creates has a ton of their games for cheap via the latest sale too. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon is very much inspired by Castlevania 3, but it is an excellent game in its own right. There's different characters to play as, many secrets to find, plus different endings. It's a game that you will happily play through many times to find all that it has to offer. It's just $5 via the latest sale. Both Blaster Master 01 and 2 are just under $5 too. These are fantastic games, featuring the side-scrolling and top-down hybrid gameplay that the series is known and loved for, with its many nods to the NES classic. Finally, there's Mighty Gunvolt Burst, an action game that features characters from various game universes working together in an almost Mega Man-style action game. The main feature in this game is the burst combo system that allows you to deal amazing damage to enemies and bosses alike. This one is on sale for $4.99 via the latest eShop sale. All the Inti Creates games are excellent action games, filled with plenty of gameplay for the price. And I must say, they got some darn good pixel art too. They definitely do not slouch in the graphics department. Assault Android Cactus Plus is a fantastic twin-stick shooter. I've had a lot of fun with this one. Blast through its 25 stages in campaign with 9 different playable androids, but don't sleep on its many other modes. There's Boss Rush, Infinity Drive, Daily Drive, and a new campaign mode on top of the existing one that remixes and changes up the stages. The game supports multiplayer up to 4 players, so it's also a great multiplayer game. It's a good shooter with lots of content for the price. It's on sale for $4.99 via the latest eShop sale, and if you're interested, I wouldn't delay on this deal. It doesn't go on sale too often, usually just twice a year, with long droughts in between. Torchlight II is a fun dungeon exploring RPG featuring a dynamic open world with some roguelike elements to help each playthrough feel fresh. It's one of the best in the genre. Lots to explore, with lots of loot to loot in order to grow and customize your character and its class to your liking. It's a darn good game, it's well built, and one that you want to play through multiple times to not only experience every class, but also to challenge yourself with the harder New Game Plus mode. This game can be enjoyed through local and online co-op play with up to 4 player too, so it's good for those who like these types of games in a multiplayer setting. It's $4.99 via the latest sale. Unravel 2 is one I've talked about many times before on this channel, but it's worth mentioning again. At $5, those looking for a co-op adventure should definitely get this and play it with a friend. It's such a good game, and of course it can be played solo too, but I do highly recommend playing it in co-op. The experience of working together to solve puzzles and overcome obstacles is a highly rewarding experience. Lost in Play is an adventure game that looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks like an animated cartoon. In this game you play as a brother and sister duo as they explore a fantasy world and befriend magical creatures. You need to solve puzzles and play different mini-games in order to make the journey back home. This is such a charming looking game. It's going for $4.99 via the latest eShop sale. OlliOlli Switch Stance is actually 2 games. It contains the award-winning games OlliOlli 1 and 2. This skateboarding game collection has 100 levels to play through and over 500 challenges to complete, plus a bunch of other modes to enjoy. So at $1.99, yes, just $1.99, essentially $1 a game, how can you say no to this? Unless you don't like skateboarding. I mean, that would make sense, I guess. The classic LUMINES game has never looked or played better than in LUMINES Remastered. All the visuals and the sound has been revamped in this edition of the game. It also features some exclusive Switch features, such as using the Joy-Cons in trance vibration mode that allows you to feel the music as you play. Okay, that sounds weird to say out loud, but hey, it's cool, I guess. Regardless, the puzzle and music gameplay is just as good as ever, so at $5, it's a worthy pickup for your Switch. One of my favorite beat-em-ups on the Switch, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Complete Edition, is always a solid get when it goes on sale, especially for being below $5. Solid gameplay that warrants multiple playthroughs, with local and online co-op play to boot. It's a darn good game. You don't even need to know anything about Scott Pilgrim to enjoy it. It's that darn good. The SteamWorld games are some of the best indie games around, with its Metroidvania flair, exploration, and random elements that change things up through every playthrough. They are pretty addicting games. SteamWorld Dig can be nabbed for just $1.99, a steal for what you get, and the sequel, SteamWorld Dig 2, is on sale for $4.99. SteamWorld Heist Ultimate Edition changes things up a bit, becoming a bit of an RPG shooter with lots of strategy elements. It is quite good too. This is going for $2.99 at its lowest price ever on the eShop. Regardless of which one you choose, you're in for a good adventure. OkunoKA Madness is a terrific looking platformer with lots of challenge. If you love games like Super Meat Boy, but crave a more traditional platformer, then this is one for you to play. over 100 levels to complete, 3 speedrun modes, with a bunch of characters to unlock, and online leaderboards to track your scores. This is an impressive game for just the $1.99 price it's asking for. Dicey Dungeons is a deck-building, roguelike game with dice mechanics too that has you fighting monsters to build your deck and improve your heroes in order to defeat bosses of each challenge. The game is addicting as hell. There's a ton of challenges that are carved episodes in this game, and each episode has a different spin on the gameplay to it that just helps keep everything feeling fresh as you play through the game. There's a lot of content here. There's 6 different characters to play as, each with different mechanics to them, and each come with 6 episodes of missions to complete that have their own mechanics as well. So there's a lot of gameplay here. On top of that, there's additional free content that adds even more gameplay value to the package. This is just $2.99 via the latest eShop sale. If you love deck building games, or roguelike games, or games with strategy and such, this is a killer deal. It's a game you need to play. Of course, I gotta mention Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, because it's back on sale for $4.99. $5 for this modern classic, an awesome RPG that's worth playing for sure. The Switch version is the complete edition. It has all the updates, all the DLC is included with it, so you get the complete package for the price. Make sure to pick it up in case you missed out on the sale before. At $2.99, the Amnesia collection is such a fantastic deal. It includes 3 games from the series, The Dark Descent, A Machine for Pigs, and Justine. It's literally just $1 a game. You just cannot say no to this collection if you want some good spooky games for the Switch. Both psychological horror games, Layers of Fear Legacy and its sequel, are deeply discounted on the eShop. The first time they've been on sale in a year and a half. Layers of Fear Legacy can be had for just $3.99. The sequel, Layers of Fear 2, reaches a brand new low price in the eShop at a $4.99 price tag. The first game is excellent, I can highly recommend that one, and even though I haven't played the second one yet, for $5, now might be the time. In addition to QUAKE, there's a bunch of other Bethesda games on sale, including a number of Doom classic games on sale. There's Doom 1993, Doom 2 Classic, and Doom 64, all on sale for just $1.99 each. All 3 games have been revamped for modern consoles, with modern controls, and features a ton of bonus content too. Doom 3, with its expansion packs, is on sale too for just $3.99. QUAKE is one of my favorite games of all time, and the enhanced version that came out a few years ago for Switch and other consoles is amazing. It looks great with the updated visuals and resolution, and best of all, it has a lot of content, including new stuff like the Dimension of the Machine expansion. Heck, it even has crossplay with other platforms, and even the ability to download fan-made and official mods. This is just too sweet. It's on sale for $3.29, a brand new low for it on the eShop, and honestly, it's at a price that no FPS fan on Switch should turn down. There you go, a massive list of games for you. So many games for just $5 and under. Plenty of options for those looking to get a lot of gaming in for very cheap. Let me know in the comments what you plan on picking up from the sale and what your gaming plans are for the weekend. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I put out new videos each and every week, so there's always something to look forward to. Thank you for the support, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next video.
Thank you.